Hi, in this video here we're going to be looking at Let's Learn Tinkercad, and we're looking at 5. Use the align tool and the work plane helper. And there, click through. So step 1, continue to next step. Your little introduction now you can read, and then it's saying drag a cylinder in, send that to 30 millimeters, and drag a cone in there as well. I want that to be 30 millimeters off the work plane, so drag that up. It's asking us to use the align tool and use center handles to align them. So we'll hold shift, I'm going to click on the cylinder, I click the align tool up here, I click on the cylinder again, and then I'm going to click that center handle there, and I'm going to click that center handle there. You can see those are aligned up now. It's asking us to add a box, so we're going to rotate that round, add my box in this corner here, and drag that to the right size, 60 by 20 by 4 millimeters thick. And it's asking us to select both the tower, select all of that there, and the wall, and it's going to click on the align tool there as well, and it's saying click on the tower. So we'll do that there, and then it's saying click next. Now it's saying click on the limit handle here at the end of the closest parallel line to the wall. So this one here, and we click that there, and you see it is now going right into the tower there. This is what we call a tangent here. It's going from a curve straight into a flat face with no hard corners. You can see some examples here. The curves straight into a flat with no hard corner. So now it's asking us to copy and paste that cone there. So we'll just cylinder and the cone, and we're going to copy that there, and we'll paste that there. Oops, appear in a slightly different position, but that's not a problem. And I'm going to click next. And we're moving up to the far end. We're just going to line that up in that space there. There we are. So it's again a nice tangent there. Next. So it's raise the cone up to 40 millimeters. So let's drag that up so it's 40. There we are. And make the cylinder 40 tall. There we are as well. Now it wants us to copy and paste that wall. So copy, paste, move that round. We'll rotate that around the Z axis. And again, we'll just move that into position. Actually, let's just use the align tool. So we'll just show you how to do that again. Click on the box, click on the cylinder, give it a line. Just click on that star there again. There we are. Actually, it needs to go right a little bit. There we are there. Next, copy and paste the wall again. We'll drag that across there. We'll just line it up. So it's lined up in the center of the cylinder. That's that darker grid line. Then we'll line these up using the align tool again. Click on that there, and we'll click that one there. See, they're nice tangent there now. It's asking us to group the towers and the original wall. So we'll group, holding shift, we're selecting all these items here. We're going to group that there. It's gone purple for me. It might go orange or it might go red for you. And we're going to copy and paste that group. And it's gone to the right to me. Not to worry if it doesn't pop into the exact silhouette there they've set out. We're going to move that group over to here. I'm just going to line the towers up. And obviously the walls are the wrong way around. Now it's saying go to the menu bar, and we want to click the mirror there, and we'll do that there. That's giving us some arrow options. So we can rotate it that way there, so the big tower goes to the left, flip it upside down, or we can mirror it so the wall goes another way there. So we'll click that there, and then we click next. And we're then just going to drag that into position. There we are. So select the towers, we'll hold shift to select those towers, and that one there as well. I'm going to ungroup that there. We'll go to individual items now. We're going to select the cones, we'll hold shift to select multiple cones, and press delete there. And now it's asking us to use the work plane helper. So the helper menu is over here, and we're going to drag the work plane helper, which is this one here, I'm going to drag that onto the top there. You notice the work plane is now moved up to the top of that tower. So we're going to drag out a polygon. You notice when I add that, it's going to add it onto that where that work plane is. So the work plane is on the top of the tower, so that's where we've got our polygon. Drag that down to 5 mil tall, and we're just going to drag that out so it's the right size. It's pretty good to me. And we're going to add the cylinder there. And it's saying we'll resize this by holding Shift and Alt. We'll hold Shift and Alt, and we'll resize that down to 16. There we are there. And it wants me to align that with, to line it up so it's in the center. We can also use our align tools. Select the hexagon. It's going to move it into place for us. There. We've got it there, click next. Oops. Back there a second. We're actually going to make that a whole. Then we're going to group those two items together. You can see we've got our hole in our hex again there. Now we're going to click next. So we're going to copy that there. Copy, paste. We're going to move that across here. Again, we can use the align tool. We can select that cylinder there. The align tool. We'll click that cylinder again. There we are there. And there we are there. So using the center lines there. And then the remaining two towers I want us to do that on as well. But we're going to move the work plane up first. Click the work plane tool, click the top of that tower there. You might need to move it around to make sure you got a good angle view of it. And again, we go up to paste again. Now it's way down low. So we'll have to drag that up. And you see it, drag it up so that number in the white rectangle there is 0. There we are. And for some reason that's rotated, so I'm just going to rotate it around. There we are. I'm going to use the align tool here again. So I select that cylinder, click the align, and click the cylinder itself in that way there. And there we are. So use the two center alignments there. I'm going to do that once more. I'm going to copy that there and I'm going to paste it. Oops, I had the whole tower selected there. Let's do that again. Click the hexagon, copy, paste. There we are there. Select that cylinder there. I'm going to use the align tool here. I'm going to click on the cylinder, click on that center point there. I want that center point there too as well. And there we are. Starting a little bit like a good castle there. Now it's saying we can move the work plane helper round to the front of the castle. So I think I say this is the front here. So I'm going to click work plane helper. I'm going to add that on the front there. You see the work plane helper is now going vertical. So, and it's suggesting you experiment here. So I'm going to add a box first of all. And when you move the work plane around to this angle here, it's worth bearing in mind that the height of the kind of top cone that you drag, the positioning cone there, it's now kind of, it's not at the top, it's on one of the sides. So you can position it by moving that around, but you can drag in that in different ways. You're kind of operating in a different way here now. I'm just going to put a door in there. I'm going to make that a hole. Just going to make sure it's going all the way through. That's where it gets tricky, getting the right one all the way through. And I'm going to group those there. Got a hole. Go down. I'm going to use the text tool here. Click there. Go to text. Marks Castle. And I'm going to resize that there. And make it, oh, let's go for a nice blue. We can move that along. You see that comes straight in on that edge there. And there's Mark's Castle there. And so that's my castle done. So I can move the workplane helper back. I can click on that bottom face there. And that makes it a little bit easier to see what's going on again. There's our castle. The last step here, it's looking at 3D printing it. We're not going to be doing that at the moment, but you can always give it a go if you have a 3D printer.